Okay, let's come to this exercise example which is based on a significant digit. So which is first example? See this example number 2.10. Example number 2.10. Okay, see this 2.10 which is just see here. State the number of significant figure in a following digits. Say following number. Okay, so which one is first? So first one is a 0. Let's consider suppose x. Whatever we write here, this is x. Okay, x is equal to 0.007 meter square. Suppose it is given data to us. Now if you consider this one, then you just count how many number of significant digits are present. So use this rule: left hand side 0 are not counted as a significant. Total how many numbers are present, how many digits are present? 1 2 3 4. Out of this 4, this 3 0 are left hand side of the significant number. So here only this is the significant number, this 30 left hand side. Which rule? Rule number 3. So use rule number 3. So how many significant digits? 1 significant digit. This is our answer. Let's see solve some second example. Example number 2. What is the number? 2.64 multiply by 10 raised to 24 kg. Suppose x is equal to this. Okay, so use this rule: the power of 10 is not counted as a significant. So this is the power of 10, so it is not counted as a significant. Power of 10 is not counted as a significant, so this is not counted as a significant. Here all are non-zero numbers. All are non-zero means counted as a significant, so this is counted as a significant. Okay, so here this is rule number 1, this one is a rule number 1, and this one is a rule number rule number 6. This is not counted as, this is rule number 6, and this is rule number 1. So here two rules are used: rule number 1 and rule number 6. Okay, what is rule number 1? All non-zero digits are significant. And what is rule number 6? Power of 10 is not counted as a significant. So this is not significant, it is significant. How many numbers? See, 1 2 3. So answer is what? 3 significant digit. 3 significant digit. What is the third problem? See, what is the third problem? See here. See, x is equal to 0.2370 gram per centimeter. This type of data are given to us. How many total number? 1 2 3 4 5. How many total number we have? 1 2 3 4 5. Left hand side 0 not counted as significant. For right hand side 0 we have a two rule. First rule is what? For right hand side 0, if decimal is not present, it is non-significant. If decimal is present, it is significant. So this 0 is not significant. Same rule, this one. Which rule? Rule number 3. And this 0 is a significant. Which rule? If decimal is present, right hand side 0 is counted as a significant, so it all are counted as a significant. So out of this 1 2 3 4 5, out of the 5 digits, this 0 is not significant, this all are significant, means 1 2 3 4. So 4 significant digits. 4 significant digit. Write down the rule number also. So this rule is a rule number 3 and this rule is a rule number 5. So two rules are used, rule number 3 and rule number 5. So we have a two rules. This is a rule number 3 and this is the rule number 5. Okay, why I am just write a rules here? Because you just compare your answer, means you just solve this example by yourself. At that time you just see these all rules. Okay, now this is the third one. Now let's we solve this next example. D. All of you see this one, D. What is the 6 point x is equal to 6.320 joule. This type of case is given to us. Then how we count the significant digit? So here right hand side 0 is present, see, right hand side 0, but decimal is also present. If decimal is present, decimal is given in a number, then all digits are counted as a significant, then all are counted as a significant. Okay, so 1 2 3 4, total 4 significant digit. This right hand side rule means the same rule, right hand side 0, rule number 5, same rule, right hand side 0, rule number 5. So which rule is used? Rule number 5 is used. Okay, let's see next problem. A B C D, then E. What is the E? 6.032. X is equal to 6.032 Newton per meter square. This is the given data. See, if you consider this one, the zero between the two significant numbers, between the two non-zero number, counted as a significant. The zero between the two non-zero digits counted as a significant, means all are counted as a significant. Then write down how many digits. Again 4 significant digits. Rule number 2. Rule number 2 must be remember, the zero between the two non-zero digits counted as a significant. Okay, let's rewrite the next one. F. What is this problem? 0.000 6032 meter square. Okay, this is again one next example. How many digits? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Total we have 8 digits, but these all are left hand side 0. These all are left hand side 0. Left hand side 0 does not counted as a significant, and this 0 is between two non-zero digits. It means it is counted as a significant. Then these are counted as a significant. So non-zero, these zeros are not significant. These are significant. So 1 2 3 4. So 4 significant digit. Left hand side 0 rule is which one? Left hand side 0. This one, left hand side 0, rule number 3. And 0 between two number is a rule number 2. So which rules are used here? Rule number 2 and 3. Rule number 2 and rule number 3. So all of you guys, actually we already solved this type of example in the previous sessions. Okay, all of you guys must be note this, all this example, all this one, A to F in your books. Okay, note it, and again you just go through these old rules. You are just go through them, means revise the old rules, okay, from your books. Okay, note it. Okay guys, now let us come to solve this next example from the exercise, example number 2.11. okay, let us rewrite the given data. The length, breadth and the thickness of a rectangular sheet of a metal are given as length, breadth and thickness. Let's rewrite this given data. Length is equal to 4.234 meter. 4.234 meter. Next one is breadth. So breadth is equal to 1.005 meter, and its thickness T is equal to 2.01 centimeter. This is the given data. Give the area and the volume of a sheet up to the correct significant digit. Underline correct significant, means we have here we have to count the significant digit. What we have to find? We have to find these two things. Area means A is equal to what, and second volume means V is equal to what. We just find this two data. Okay, how we just get this answer? First of all, you just draw this figure for more understanding. See, one sheet is given having this length, breadth and thickness. If you consider this is in meter, this is in meter, it is in centimeter. So all unit must be considered in the same system, SI system. So convert this first in a meter. So 2.01 centimeter is right as a 2.01, and centimeter means what? Centimeter is 10 raised to minus 2, so 10 raised to minus 2. Remember the prefixes. Okay, 2.01 centimeter. So centi means 10 raised to minus 2, meter as if centimeter converted into meter. So these are the data, and we just apply the rule. Of a significant digits. So how many significant digits here? 1, 2, 3, 4. How many? 4. So let's write this in this reading. 4 significant digit. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again 4 significant digit. 1, 2, 3 and 10. Whatever the power of 10, it is not counted as a significant. So how many? 1, 2 and 3. So here 3 significant digit. Okay, so out of this, which one minimum? 4, 4 or 3? So here we write, this is the minimum. This is the minimum significant digit. So whatever the answer you get for the area and volume, you round off this both this value up to the 3 significant digits. So let's write here, find the area and volume, means write the answer of area and volume. Whatever you get, okay, whatever you get, the area and volume, you just write this answer up to what? 3 significant digits. Okay, so rounding off area and volume, up to what? 4 or 3? Which one is minimum? 4 or 3? 3 is minimum, so up to 3 significant digit. Okay, that's clear to all of you. First, you must be understand it. Why I am just rounding up this value up to 3 significant digit? Because here this 4, 4 and 3, so minimum is a 3. Okay, now how to draw this figure for more understanding? See how to draw this figure. One sheet is given having this length, having this width, having this thickness. Let's draw this figure for more idea. If you consider this one, okay, then hint. You draw the sheet. So sheet is like this. See, so what is this? This is the length, this is the width, and what is this? Thickness. So length, width and thickness. This type of situation is given. If you want to finding out the area, area means what? How many faces? So total this sheet having a 6 faces. Out of this, top and bottom face having same area, front and back face having same area, right hand side and left hand side having a same area. If you consider this tablet, see, if you consider this tablet exactly like a sheet, for you just consider for idea. Okay, suppose you consider this one. See, so this is like a sheet. So if you consider this one, length, breadth and thickness, okay, exactly like this. So this area and this area both are same. This area and this area again both are same. The front area and the back area again both are same. If you consider this type of cases, so here we have a total 6 faces. How many faces we have? Total 6 faces. So out of these 6 faces, we just if you want to find this area, total surface area, then first face area plus second face area plus third face area plus fourth face area, fifth and sixth. You just sum of this whole area. If you want to finding out the area of this sheet, then sum of this whole area. Then how we just get this answer? So let's find the total surface area. Total surface area A is equal to, means we have a 2 equal faces, so let's write this 2. You consider this front face, means L into T plus you consider the side face, side face. So B into T, so plus B into T. You can say the top area. Top area means length into width, length into width. So plus length into width. Okay. So see all this area 2 times, because I am already multiplied here to all the area 2 times. So this is the total surface area for the given sheet. Put this all values here. So if you put this all value, then 2, what is L? This one 4.234 into what is T? Here 2.01 multiplied by 10 raised to minus 2 plus B into T means this one 1.005 into T. T is equal to 2.01 into 10 raised to minus 2 and plus L into B. So again this one, so 4.234 multiplied by B 1.005. Okay, you calculate this answer by yourself. You just calculate this all this thing by yourself. After calculating, you get this answer. See what you get after calculating. If you calculate this one, then finally you get this answer. What is this? 8.7209478 meter square. If you calculate this answer, you just try to solve this example, try to solve this calculation. Okay, this is in homework, or this one. Okay, but it is correct or not? This answer is correct or not? We just write this answer up to 3 significant digits. Higher, how many significant digits? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you just write the answer up to only 3 significant digits. So rounding off up to 3. So 3. So what is the C here? C is equal to D 2. And what is the D? 0. 0 is less than 5. You just write this is in a knot. Right, this is in a knot. So if D is less than 5 means C is as it is. What is the meaning of this? C is as it is. There is a no change in a C. There is a no change in a C. So what is the final answer of area? So area is equal to 8.72 meters square. This is the final answer. Okay, let's see count the volume. Total volume. Total volume. So V is equal to, if you have to finding out the volume of a cube, so length into breadth into height. So length into breadth into height. Height here you consider the thickness. Height is what? Thickness. For any cube, what is the volume? So this is the volume equation. Length into breadth into height, but it is high. What is the height here? Height is a thickness. So length into breadth into thickness. Let's put this all value. So what do you get? 4.234. 4.234 multiply by 1.005 multiply by 2.01 multiply by 2. Means I am just put this whole value here. Okay, you just try to solve this example by yourself. Okay, let's rewrite the answer directly. I have an answer, I am just write the answer. You calculate by yourself first, then after you just see it. Okay, first you calculate by yourself again. So finally after you just calculating, you get this answer 0.085528 meter cube. After calculating, you get this answer. But it is correct or not? So again answer is not correct. Why? We just write this answer up to 3 significant digits. So left hand side 0 never counting as a significant. Left hand side 0 never counting as a significant. Only right hand side 0 with decimal is counting. So 3 significant, you consider these 3. Okay, these 3 are a significant. So C is equal to 5. D is equal to 2, which is less than 5. Which means C is as it is. C is as it is. This is again in a knot. You just write this is in a knot. So what is the volume? What is the volume? So volume is equal to 0 point, C is as it is, means there is a no change in C. What is the C? 5. So 5 is as it is. Here no change. Why? D is equal to 2. Whatever the digit after this, it is equal to 2. Okay, so 0.0855 meter cube. This is our answer. This is not a correct answer. This one is a correct answer because we just counting, we just consider the significant digit. Okay, now one hint or additional note. If you rounding of this number up to 4 significant digit, then what happens? See, right now it is not required, only for idea. So V is equal to 0.08552897. So 4 means you just consider up to this one. So here C is equal to 2 and D is equal to 8, which is greater than 5. Means this C increased by 1. C increased by 1. So it is equal to 0.008553. Do you understand? Exactly this type of rules is applied. Wherever you just want a rounding off, here we rounding off at 2, here we rounding off at 5. So whatever the number after this one, this is considered as a D, as we studied in a previous session. Okay, all of you guys must be note this example in your books properly. Okay, this is just some for idea. What I am writing here, this is only for idea. Okay, note it in your books. Okay guys, let us come to solve this next example from the exercise. Example number 2.12. Example number 2.12. Let's write the given data first. Given data. What is this problem statement? The mass of a box is measured by the grocer's balance is 2.300 kg. So mass of a box is equal to 2.300 kg. 2 gold pieces of mass 20.50 gram. So some another mass. This is the mass of box. Mass of first piece is equal to, consider M1. Mass of box, mass of first piece, M1 is equal to 20.15 gram. Second mass is given to us, M2, 20.17 gram are added to the box. Then we have to find the two cases. Total mass of the box. First one, total mass of box. First one, finding out. Consider total mass of box is suppose capital M. So capital M is equal to finding out, and the total mass, the difference of the mass is in the pieces up to correct significant digit. So second one is find delta M. Second one is what? Find delta M. Correct significant. So we have to find these two cases. Here one problem. If you see the textbook answer, if you just go with the 2.300 kg, then you are not getting the correct answer. So here you correct the problem statement. You correct this problem statement, only 2.33 kg. If you want the answer as per the textbook, you just correct it. A mass of box is equal to 2.3 kg. If you consider 2.300 kg, then there is a mistaken answer. Okay, so first we are just go through the textbook answer. So as per the textbook, we have to consider here 2.3 kg. So change it in your books. You just change this one. Mass of box is only 2.3 kg. Now it is in gram. Correct one or not? So it is not a problem, not a correct unit. Here kg is this, you must be convert here. Okay, so answer is what? 20.15 into 10 raised to minus 3 kg. 20.15 into 10 raised to minus 3 kg. If you convert in a gram, so it is equal to 0.02015 kg. Exactly similar, you convert this one also. So 0.02017 kg. Means gram is converted into kg. Gram is converted into kg. Why? This one is given in a kg. So you just correct like this, 2.3 kg. Okay, now we have to find the total mass. First only box is alone. First initially the box is alone. Now this in this box the 2 gold pieces are placed. How much mass of this first piece? This one. How much mass of the second one? This one. So what is the total mass of the box? This is our question. What is the total mass of the box? So find this first one, total mass of a box. Total mass of a box. Total mass of a box. So if you count this total mass of a box, then answer is what? Total mass M is equal to M1 plus M2 plus M3. Means sum of this whole. So sum it 2.3 plus 0.02015 plus 0.02017. You just sum it. Okay. Now here which one is the, here the one digit after decimal, here the 4 digit after decimal, sorry 5 digit after decimal, here again 5 digit after decimal. So in the final result, whatever you get here, see what is your final result? Finally you get this answer. If you calculate this, first you calculate by yourself, then see the answer. Okay, if you calculate, you get this answer 2.34032 kg. After calculating, you get this answer. After calculating, you get this answer 2.34032 kg. But up to what digit you must be rounding of this number? So which one is minimum? Here the in a summation. In case of multiplication division, we count the total number of minimum significant digit. Minimum significant digit in whole number. But in case of summation, we counting the significant digit after decimal point. Again, we counting the number of significant digit after decimal point in case of summation or subtraction. So here how many digit after decimal? 1. Here 5. Here 5. So which one is minimum? Let's write in this one 1 digit after decimal. In this case and in this case, both 1 2 3 4 5. So 5 digit. Which one is minimum, 1 or 5? So 1 is minimum. So in the answer you must be write the final result up to 1 digit after decimal. Up to 1 digit after decimal, because it is minimum. This is what? Minimum. So 1 digit means you write the answer up to this only. Up to this. Then rounding of this number. Round of this number up to 1 digit after decimal. So after decimal, here rounding of up to 3. So C is equal to 3 here. C is equal to what? In this reading, C is equal to 3. What is exactly after this 3? 4. So D is equal to 4, which is less than 5. Rule number 1, if it is less than 5, C as it is. Rule number 1, C is as it is. Why? There is no change in C. Why? Because D is less than 5. So what is the final answer after this is the knots? You must be right, this is as a knot. Okay, when you round off this number, you just write the answer in this way. So what is the mass? So M is equal to only 2.3 kg. After rounding off. And second problem, what is the delta M in this 2? Delta M, so mass difference. Mass difference delta M is equal to M2 minus M1. Delta M is equal to M2 minus M1, means 20.17 minus 20.15 is equal to 20.17 minus 20.15. So you just get this answer. So delta M is equal to 0.02 gram. You just calculate this answer. I hope it is 0.02. Okay, yes, 0.02 gram. Okay, if you count the kg, then just subtract this value, 20.17 20 minus 20, 17 minus 15, okay, 0.02 gram. Okay, if you write answer in kg, multiply with 10 raised to minus 3. So this is our answer in case of mass difference. This is our answer in case of summation. Mass difference is again subtraction. Mass difference means what? Subtraction. How many digit after decimal here? How many digit after decimal? 2. How many digit here? 2. So you must be write the answer after decimal. You must be required 2 digit, 1 and 2. After decimal point, how many digit present here? 2. How many here? 2. Here also 2. Okay, that's clear to all of you. All of you guys must be note this example in your books properly. Note it.